Grab your snacks, hide your show mitts, ditch your reliance, and let's dive into this Big Brother drama with Kinda Unhinged. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another Big Brother video, and today we're going to talk about Vince and Morgan. So typically, if you saw two people like this in the house that are as close as those two are, that are always flirting, they're always hanging out with each other, and generally enjoying each other's company, you would think, oh, this is a great showmance. But for the fact that Vince has a girlfriend of 7 years, and he's talked about it. He said that him and Morgan have a deep connection, but it's not romantic because he has a girlfriend. I think a lot of the things that these two do with each other could definitely be considered emotional cheating. However, a lot of fans feel like he crossed the line early Thursday morning. So around Thursday at 3 a.m., Vince took off his mic and leaned over and kissed Morgan on her cheek and whispered something in his ear that a lot of fans think sounded like he said, "I love you."
He's done.
Now, we can't confirm that that's what he said, but that's what some fans said that they heard. So I'm actually going to show that clip right now. Well, not only were the fans outraged, but it appears as if his girlfriend, Kelsey, was also outraged, and maybe she's even dumped him. Because Wednesday, before the episode, she was following him on Instagram. So Thursday morning, after this kiss spread around the internet, she is no longer following him on Instagram. And honestly, it's not surprising considering that she was already upset with his behavior. And how do I know that? Because about a week ago, she replied to some comments that were under Vince's Instagram post of their anniversary from about 2 years ago. And we're about to look at those comments right now. So Heatbrow says, "Who runs this account? What is Vince and Morgan doing? Note to self, break up with the boyfriend before he goes on BB so you don't look stupid." And then this is Kelsey's profile, the LEKELS0. Vince tags her in the original post. So that's how we know that this is Kelsey's actual Instagram account. And she says, at Heatbrow, "How are you supposed to predict how someone will act under pressure? I didn't know or ask for this. You're rude. Shame on you." And then I guess she thought about it and she added some more. She said at Heatbrow, "Ironic that you mentioned God in your bio. Maybe you should reflect on that and worry about yourself." And Heatbrow says, "LMAO, it's a game and it's harmless banter." And then somebody named Jasmine Lasekla says, "Not very godly to go on someone's page and bully them. Girl, bye." And Heatbrow says, at Jasmine Lasekla, "This is Vince's page." And then Kelsey says at Heatbrow, "Nah, you're a woman tearing down another woman who's going through something real. What I said stands." And then in another exchange under Kelsey commenting originally to when Vince posted this 2 years ago, and Kelsey commented, "What a lucky gal I am." So this person, CN 2025-1, their name was originally Vince Likes Morgan, but they changed it, so that's why you'll see Vince Likes Morgan added. But anyway, they said, "Vince keeps telling Morgan he loves her and crawled on her in his HOH bed yesterday and laid on top of her while she rubbed his back. He also said he hopes she wins HOH, and we all know why. He will sleep in her HOH bed." And then somebody named speak.up.conservative said, "This didn't age well." So the CNE 2025-1 comments again and says, "Your man invited Morgan to sleep in the HOH room last night." And Kelsey said at Vince Likes Morgan, because like I said, that was their name before, "And what would you like me to do about it right now? I'm stuck watching just as you are. He'll have to deal with the consequences of his actions when it's all said and done." And then in the same comment thread, another commenter named Ari Berry Pie says, "Good for you, Kelsey. Sounds like he took advantage of you giving him the okay to use flirting as a strategy. He's pushed it way too far with the groping. I'm sorry you're going through this. And BB fandom, please be kind. She is not Vince." And Kelsey says at Ari Berry Pie, "I never gave an okay to flirt as a strategy. We talked extensively about boundaries before he left." So here's a clip of him discussing how Kelsey gave him the green light to flirt a little bit.
I hope everybody knows that Kelsey would sign off on everything I say and do in here, because Kelsey and I have very good communication, and she told me to do whatever it takes to fucking win this money. That's why I'm here, the fucking money. To better my life. To be able to be a provider for the first time in my fucking life. To get things figured out. To set myself up for success. I can't wait to see Kelsey and tell her all about this. I'm very grateful to have her because she knows what I gotta do in here. She knows playing the egos. She told me to play the egos. It's a little flirting, that's fine. Not and when it comes to any boundaries to others. Not that that would be an option for me anyways.
Well, obviously we all saw that Kelsey says she didn't give him the green light to flirt. He made that up. I mean, everybody is commenting on this. Even Julie Chen Moonves weighed in on this in her interview with Entertainment Weekly this past week. So we're gonna take a look at what Julie had to say as well. So they said, Julie, we saw yet another very long extended hug between Vince and Morgan, along with a lot of recent caressing of various body parts. What do we make of this entire situation, especially with Vince having a girlfriend back home? And Julie said, I think we have to coin a new term now. Hugmance? I know if I were Vince's girlfriend, I wouldn't be happy with him. But doesn't it seem fitting that Vince would allow these long hugs? He goes with any flow in the house and he goes along to get along. I feel it's really on Morgan, who is initiating the hugs and lingering and doing the caressing. I think she is drawn to him on an emotional level and cannot imagine living in the house without him. And even Mickey commented on this showmance or hugmance or cheatmance, whatever we want to call it, in one of her interviews that she did with Entertainment Tonight with Taylor. And we'll take a look at that clip right here.
Mickey, why are so many people playing this game for Vinny?
You know what? That is such a great question. Like Morgan, obviously she's gonna hold down her man for sure, and I get it because I would too if it was my man. But everyone else, I don't know what he has. They said Vinny the Lip. It must be real. I don't know what he says, but it works.
All right, well, you keep saying my man when it comes to Morgan and Vince. You were in an alliance with the two of them.
Yes.
What do you make of their increasingly close relationship that's going on? Oh,
gosh, you know what? Honestly, I don't know specifically. I just know what I see. And to be honest, I mean, I see some sparks. I definitely see some sparks. And it's a very deeply rooted connection. I will say that for sure. I think the connected showers kind of solidified it for me. I'm like, okay, yeah, you guys, it's a love thing going on for sure. I love it for them though. I think it's beautiful.
I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you guys think this is cheating? Do you think that Kelsey is really done with him? This is a lot to have to look at every day. Your boyfriend up here with some girl rubbing on him all over national TV, embarrassing you. However, we all know how Vince is. He cries and he wins people over. So I feel like he's going to do all of this. She's going to be mad. He's gonna get out. And granted, I don't know Kelsey at all. I mean, I don't really know Vince, but from what we've seen of his character on TV, I feel like he's gonna go cry to her and say, well, you know how it is in the house. Like, I didn't feel that way about her. I was just trying to play the game. And she probably will take him back. But I don't know. You guys let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please hit the like.
Flirters, you better grab a life vest. Kristen.